Good morning. Happy May the 4th to you. Today we'll be working on wrapping up Chapter 20 with the Gimkit to $6,000. We're going to start with 40. As always, you want your basic strategies. You want to immediately shop and buy some upgrades. You'll be able to afford the first money per question and streak bonus with that 40 bucks. When you get questions wrong, view the correct answer so you can learn what they should be, and also split screen with your resources. So I've attached the Chapter 20 vocab list here to help you out. All right, so you can play the Gimkit. I think opening it in Chrome is nice. That'll make split screening a little easier, and we'll see how it does. Will it let me in on the first try? Will it know I am a fake student, Mookie? All right, I'm going to join with Google. Going to be Mookie. All right, it remembers Mookie. So I can immediately go and split screen back to my resources and pull up the terms list, which might be pretty helpful. All right, got it. So right away, we want to go shopping. We want to buy some upgrades, money per question. We're going to buy that one for 10 bucks. And we're going to also shop and buy the streak bonus because we can't afford the multiplier yet. And now we'll continue to question. So instead of getting a buck per question, we'll be ready. All right, there we go. Well, that's not so awesome, Chrome. Let's move that over. Also not awesome. There we go, Chrome. You've got it figured out. So what do we call the smaller two streams or rivers that join as one? Creek, headwater, forgotten. None of them are on the vocab list, but tributary is a small stream that joins or flows into a larger one. 5 bucks. All right, continue. What do we call the permanently frozen ground? None of these, again, are on the vocab list except permafrost. There's permafrost, the permanently frozen ground below the soil. Now I went up, if you look at the top, it shows you that I'm going up 3 bucks each time I have my streak continue. What biome do we live in? Well, this is a picture of that biome, and we live in a forest, but not a tropical forest, a temperate forest. Continue. Crack in the seafloor from which superheated gas escapes. That's not on the vocab list, but heat is like therm or thermometer. It's a thermal vent. We continue one more. What is an ecosystem based on salty water called? And that one we do have, I think. Oh, we don't. Oh, well, that's marine. Then we go shopping because we got enough money. Multiplier is a big one for 50 bucks. It multiplies what we got by 1.5. Which part of the world does not have the same biome as us? So we can actually look on the map. Where are the dark green biome? Where do we not have any dark green? South America has a little bit at the tip. But it is Africa. Southern South America has it, Central Europe has it, Eastern Asia has it, but Africa does not. Continue. What zone of a lake or ponds below open water? Below the open water, well, there's open water. If I look there, below it is deep water, the Sith zone. All right, we continue. What causes the tide to move? What is this about? Oh my goodness, that's the Earth and the Moon. Huh. Well, that's a hint. It's either the Earth or the Moon. It's the Moon. Continue. What is a biome characterized by long, cold winters, permanently frozen tundra? We talked about that already. What do we call the ocean seafloor? The dark seafloor. It's the benthic zone. And then continuing, tropical grassland biome with scattered clumps of tree. So prairie is a grassland, but no trees. Savanna. Let's go shopping. Let's check out money per question 3 for 100 bucks. That is worth it because now we're going to get 50 bucks a question. All right, so what is an area where fresh water from streams and rivers spills into the ocean? That is an estuary. Then we continue. What do you call a triangular islands that form at a river's mouth as it enters a large lake or ocean? Deltas. It's a Greek letter. Continue. What does not have water powers? Obviously the one with fire. Continue. What do we call an area of land where the level is near above the surface? That's a wetland. All right, so let's go shopping. Let's see if we can afford something else. Can we afford? We can. But we also want to try out these power-ups. The mini bonus and the mega bonus are totally worth it. All right, we're going to use them. And when we use them together, we multiply the value of a question. All right, treeless. Treeless is right here, a marsh, a treeless wetland. All right, so it's worth 750 because we had those upgrades. Now I can go shopping again. Can I afford the multiplier? I can. That is totally worth it. All right. What do we call a wetland ecosystem in which trees and vines grow? That's the other one, swamp. Continue. What do we call a large region characterized by a specific type of climate? A biome. And we just keep going. Desert. All right. What do we call biological debris? Oh, that's marine snow. That's gross. All right. Zone of a lake or pond extends across the top of the water. That is the open water zone going across the top. There we go. Protozoa that along with phytoplankton they eat. So it's not phytoplankton because they're eaten by them. It's zooplankton. The zone of ocean starts with low tide and extends to the edge of the continental shelf. That's B, that's the Neritic zone. And what do we call it when a river goes back and forth like that? That is meandering. Let's shop. All right, there's a great power-up you should always get. That is the Quad Graver. All right, let's go give this a use. And that upgrades all your money stuff in one go. Most biodiversity, what's that a picture of? That is a tropical rainforest. Now I'm getting $300 a question. And that is much better. And you can see how quickly my streak goes up, 150 each time. Continue. We know the least about what that is a picture of, the surface of the seafloor. Continue. Which organism is a fish? The one that's not named a fish, the seahorse. What do we call the deeper zone? Starts past the edge of the continental shelf, the oceanic zone. Oh, today is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. The phytoplankton are the photosynthetic ones. We're almost done. Closest to the edge of land, right next to land, with an L, littoral. All right. And, ooh, it's global warming in day 1. I made it. And I can collapse if I want. Great. Now, back on my website, we have the movie quiz that's going to be for tomorrow. Tomorrow's movie quiz has something strange in it. When you're taking the movie quiz, I want to be, Mookie, make sure you're in the right account. That's usually not an issue for you. All right. Let's get in there. How come this one didn't remember me? So, put your name. No, this is tomorrow. Mookie's in first period. Now, if you're going to take the movie quiz, you click yes. And you would just go on and take the movie quiz. And there are 9 questions, and you would submit it to save it. But if you're not going to take the movie quiz, you would click no. And the only reason not to take it is to work on old work. So if you didn't do your terms, or you're finishing chapter 20 slides, or your chapter 20 Gimkit, that would be a reason to not do the movie quiz. You can't skip the movie quiz because you want to work on other classes. You can't skip the movie quiz because you just don't feel like it. And if you don't do this part, so he needs to do his slides. He did his Gimkit. And that's it. You can submit, You can go edit your response later if you need to. But for the movie quiz, everyone has to fill it out, even if you're not taking the quiz. So I'll be gone tomorrow getting my teeth drilled and having a filling, and this is what you will be doing. All right, so good luck, and email, Zoom, or ask questions in class if you have questions.